subscribe if you enjoy that type of content. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026. I feel like it's possible, so please help a girl out and subscribe. But today I'm going to be doing a very meta ASMR video. I was inspired by Ethel Kane because I saw that she made a video where she talked about her love and appreciation for ASMR and her favorite channels and the role that ASMR has played in her life and her music. So I wanted to talk about my background with ASMR and some of my favorite channels. Also, I'm trying a different setup today. I'm in my bed instead of at my desk, and I got this cute little star background behind me, so hopefully you enjoy. I'm feeling very cozy right now, so hopefully that cozy energy translates through the screen. But yeah, and then while I ramble, I do have a Jolly Rancher, the blue kind, obviously, because it's the best one. And yeah, I'm just gonna be eating this and talking to you about ASMR. So hey, let's do it. Okay, so first of all, my background with ASMR. I started watching ASMR videos probably about 10 years ago. And the first ASMR video that I watched was a Trisha Paytas video. And she has I haven't been keeping up with her a ton lately, but I know now she has her own ASMR channel. But back in the day, she would post videos on her main channel that were ASMR. And she did one that was about the TV show Big Brother, which is a show that I used to watch with my mom. So I clicked on it, and the video is her talking about the season that was airing at the time. And then towards the end of the video, she does like a little bit of a role play where she says some of the things that they say on the show. And I thought it was weird, but it was really relaxing and really soothing. And then I started to read the comments and see a lot of people say that it was called ASMR, what she was doing. And one of the channels that commented on that video was the UK ASMR. She has since deleted her channel, but she was the first channel that I watched that was like a purely ASMR channel, not just a YouTuber that sometimes did ASMR. But I think her name was Chloe. She worked at Lush and she had a British accent. She had this one video that was a spa roleplay. When I tell y'all I watched that video so many times, it just put me right to sleep every time I watched it. So then once I found her, I started to find a lot of other channels like Heather Feather and Lily Whispers and Sung Mook, who is, I would say, my favorite ASMR artist of all time is Sung Mook. She is one of those creators that she'll post in kind of like spurts, where she'll have months where she posts back to back to back to back, and then she'll go months where she won't post anything at all. And she hasn't posted anything in a while, but I think she did make a community post recently that she's just been busy with work. But I love her videos, but love her. Hope she comes back. In need of another makeup roleplay from her, because her camera tapping and visual triggers are I just don't want to be completely still. Okay, moving on from that. So then once I started getting like really into ASMR, I found a lot of nurse role plays and cranial nerve exams. I don't know if I've mentioned this in my other videos, but I have cerebral palsy. I was born with it. It's a neurological condition and it affects my walking and balance and coordination. I use a wheelchair sometimes because of it. So when I was a kid, I had a lot of doctor's appointments and surgeries. So I know doctor's offices and hospitals can be a very anxiety-inducing place for a lot of people, but generally speaking, I find them quite relaxing. Obviously, if nothing's wrong. But going for my yearly physicals, when they take my vitals, I always get such ASMR from that, especially when they listen to my breathing and my heartbeat and they're like, okay, take a deep breath for me. Like, I love that part of doctor's appointments. So I would say in terms of ASMR role plays that I watch, spa and doctor role plays are the ones that I'll watch. But generally, I think my favorite type of content is whispered rambles, specifically life updates and stream of consciousness rambles from people that I find interesting. Which brings me to my favorite ASMR channels. So, I already told you, my OGs, Lily, Sungmook, UK ASMR, Heather Feather. I definitely don't watch as many male ASMR artists as I do female ASMR artists, but I do have some male ASMR creators that I really like. I love Bibliophile ASMR. He recently posted a video after not posting for a while, so I was really happy to see that. He was in school to become a physician's assistant, and now he's doing it. And you can tell in his videos that he's very smart and he really cares about what he does. I know for a lot of people, a job is a job and you're just doing what you gotta do to pay the bills, which I totally get and I totally respect that. But there's something just so cool to me about seeing someone who's like a geek for their passions, and I just love watching him. I'm not sure if he pronounces it Qua or Quay, but QUA ASMR. He did some work gossip videos, which I love, but I find him really funny and really entertaining. Speaking of a creator that does a lot of really entertaining storytime videos, one channel that I really like is VNA ASMR. She is a creator that I got into, I believe, within the past year, but she does a lot of storytime videos about her dating life, but she also works in higher education and she does a lot of videos about her experience as a first-generation college student and working in higher education and helping students like herself. And she's another person that is clearly very passionate about what she does, and she's from Chicago, which is a new trigger word because of her, because I grew up always saying Chicago, but I started watching her videos and she says Chicago. She made a college advice video that she posted around the time that I transferred to university, which I also want to make a video about my college experience later on down the line, but I just graduated not too long ago, so I want to give it some time and really get my thoughts together. But she posted her college advice video before I moved away to finish my degree, and I watched it, and she really inspired me to get more involved on campus and try to make see this, but weirdly, ASMR has helped me in my real life because of advice and things that I've heard creators talking about in their videos. So that's really, really cool that ASMR has positively affected my life in that way. Okay, y'all, I ate the Jolly Rancher because it was getting really tiny and we're like barely into the video, I feel like. But it's okay. And then another creator that works in higher education also and makes videos about it is Autumn Moon ASMR. Autumn Moon ASMR. She recently got her master's degree, so congratulations to her. And she makes some advice videos, but she also has a few college advisor role plays where she's sitting in her actual office and talking as if you're a student, and they're really entertaining and accurate because that's what she actually does for a living. Another creator that I really love is Truly Tierra. Truly Tierra. Truly Tierra. I'm not sure if she's posted recently or not. I don't think I've seen a new video from her in my subscription feed lately, but I really enjoy her content. She has a mix of whispered rambles and story times, and she talks a lot about her relationship with God and religion and how important that is in her daily life. And I don't really know how I feel about religion. I think it changes every day, but I really enjoy hearing other people talk about their religious and spiritual beliefs, and I think it's really great to hear the ways that it can positively impact people's lives and bring them peace and comfort in the world, because it's a crazy place. Okay, and then I guess segue off of that, another creator that has made videos about her religion and experience with God is Soft ASMR. Soft ASMR. Soft ASMR, aka Sam. I kind of forgot to mention her in the OG category, but she definitely belongs there. And she recently got engaged, so that's amazing. Good for her. But she does a lot of whispered rambles and more lifestyle based content. She has a good mix of things, and she started a series on her channel recently where I forget what she calls it, but she talks about certain conspiracy theories and events in history that people debate whether or not they're real. And so she did one about the Montauk Project, and I think it's going to be a really interesting series, so I'm excited to see the videos that she makes for that. Another creator that I feel like is kind of similar to her in terms of making lifestyle content and rambles is ASMR X Babe. ASMR X Babe. ASMR X Babe, aka Julia. Y'all, I think the background just changed and it scared the crap out of me. Anyway, Julia, I've been watching her for a while. I found her through Lily Whispers because they are friends. She lives in Philly, so she has a Philly accent and it's really tingly, and she's also working towards her master's currently, so yay her. I love that the ASMR community has a lot of really successful and motivated and hardworking women that inspire me. Like, shout out to all the ASMR artists and all the women in general in life who have goals and are working towards their goals. Like, go you. Another whispered ramble creator that I really like is Euphoric Whispers. Euphoric Whispers. Euphoric Whispers, aka Cindy. She is a creator that I have also been watching for many years, and she makes a lot of videos about movies and things in pop culture, and I think we have a lot of similar taste in movies, so I like to watch her reviews that she does, and she will do whispered rambles and trigger assortments. She recently did a video. She took a solo trip to Ireland, and I watched the whole video from start to finish. It was so interesting, and she included clips from her trip. I really like her. And then another whispered ramble creator that I like is Molly Jane, Molly Jane, Molly Jane, aka Whisper Ginger, Whisper Ginger. She have also been watching her forever, and I have been watching her life updates consistently, so it's been really cool. I remember watching her videos while she was still in college, and now she is living on her own and has her career and her adorable dog, Jimmy, and her videos are also really entertaining. She'll just do kind of stream of consciousness, whispered rambles about her life, and she used to do videos where she would do a life update while she was doing her makeup, and she hasn't done one of those in a while, but I wish she would bring those back because I loved watching those. Another creator that I really like is Coda ASMR. Coda ASMR. Coda ASMR. She is a beauty creator mostly. She does a lot of haul videos. She'll do some makeup role plays here and there, and she always kills it. And she just has a very sweet, calming, comforting energy to her, and I really like her. She does blind box videos as well, and I really like watching her videos. Oh, another creator that I want to mention that does blind box videos that really inspires me is Tenna ASMR. Tenna ASMR. Tenna ASMR. She did a lot of videos back in the day of her doing her makeup, and I watched them a lot, and then I wasn't seeing her videos in my subscription feed for a while, but when I would search for blind box unboxings, her videos would always come up, and she's also just adorable and really good at makeup, and I love watching her videos. Yeah, I think those are all of the creators that I watch on a consistent basis, so I hope you enjoyed getting to learn more about my background with ASMR and my favorite channels, and hopefully this gives you some insight into my kind of influences as a channel. In conclusion, I love ASMR. I'm gonna wrap the video up here and probably go to sleep, but thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.